would be more, look, this is cool, go here. And it would be updated a bit more regularly as well. So people could, just quickly check it every day. And I think that could be worthwhile. So, yeah, that's something I've definitely looked into.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I'll look into that, actually. That's a really good idea, Purple Chest. There's definitely loads of options. So if anyone has any good ideas at all, let me know, because I'm really interested in just trying to improve the promotion as a whole. And part of that is also tabletop tournament streaming. So we've done Euro Bowl, and we will also be doing the NAF Championship this year. So I'll be at the NAF Championship streaming.
Yeah.
Live, and
I think I promised to be on that.
Food promised to be back. He's such a success from last time that we've gotten back for another one.
So we actually got a game now again. It's Pro Elf. So he managed to get an Apo out of his first game as well, also make, and a dodge like me. So it's 11 against 11. So in theory, a matchup should be. It should be a good matchup with having more block.
Yeah.
Have one more block and having more armor, but you never know. Is he actually? I have no clue if. I don't know him. So I can look him up. What was the name again? Oh, thank you, Mars. I have upgraded to 2 screens nowadays, so I actually have.
Oh, that's good.
That's why I'm sometimes looking away.
Yeah.
Because I got just a little screen, not a big one, just a little 17-inch screen.
66.4 is not too shabby at all.
Not too bad, no. Did I actually remember to save my defense? I didn't. You should have thought I played this game before.
You fool.
Talking about thoughts for food, when are your next video going up?
Oh yeah, so I've started a series of videos where I just look at sort of all sorts of gaming products. So the intention is to keep it random and varied. So I've started with a few Age of Sigmar ones. I think I'll be moving on to some Guild Ball, and then when the next Spike magazine gets released, I'm going to do all 5 Spike magazines. And as one of the little features, because I think the danger is a lot of them become a bit dry, so I've tried to put a little bit of comedy in. I'm not the best of comedy writers, but one of them features food here, where we have a thoughts for food section, where we get food to say really dumb things over reggae music. So if you have any questions or any suggestions for thoughts from food that you can hear, do let us know.
Where is there's the if it's the control of it, there's some different options. We are playing in Waterball in Manchester. We're just using the NAF hosted one, which I quite like because it's free.
Yeah, that's actually an article that's currently being written with Val, the MCAT. He is the commissioner for my local league in London, ECBBL, and he's got one that is around starting up a new league, including using OBBLM in order to run it all. I joined a league run by some guys at a gaming shop in London, and the guy was basically using Excel, and that did not go well. Whereas software is brilliant. There's loads of back-end configurations you can do as well to customize it if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to host it yourself. If you want, you can host OB. It's really easy. Even I managed to set it up on my own web server without any problems. But this one I linked to is NAF hosted, which limits some of the things you can do, but on the other hand, it also means you don't have to do anything. And
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah.
I get a pen and paper writing down all these great ideas that everyone's had.
Yeah, I like the thing of getting all the podcasts collected in one list.
Yeah, because I want to do a similar thing with some streamers as well. Have like a Tackle Zone TV page where a lot of the good streamers are linked to try and get them some more. Because I think one of the things is like the popular people tend to get all the numbers, whereas actually there's some really good other people that don't get the numbers they deserve. So it'd be good to promote them a bit more as well.
It's a hard scene to break into.
Yeah, absolutely, and rightly so, because the guys do a good job.
And they've been doing. Some of them have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to criticize the popular people. I'm just saying there are lots of other really good people as well that I think deserve a bit more attention than they're currently getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Purple Chest. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Is just try and be that hub that people can come to, and then find all of this other great quality content. So one of the things I say, for example, in the blog section, if you've got your own website or anything else you're doing, and you've written an article, and it's your article, you obviously want it on your website. I'm very happy to give you access to write blogs for the Tackle Zone, where you basically just put like the first paragraph in there just as an introduction and then link your own website. So I'm very happy for people to use it to advertise their own content, just to try and get their viewer numbers up. And yeah, Purple Chest, I'll have a think about how I can use your lovely voice in something. Joe Manji and I are also going to be starting a vodcast as well, which should come out monthly.
Cool.
No idea what we'll talk about, but
it's not important.
I think our main object is to invite people onto the show like J-Bone and then just abuse them for an hour.
He's kind of an easy target, isn't he?
He is an easy target.
He will kind of do it himself if you just let him.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea, Purple Chest. I'll tell you what, I'll send you a message on Fumble, and yeah, let's have a conversation.
Okay, this is going to be awkward, if not at least one of those dodges works now. And less awkward now.
I was playing a Fumble game against Topper, and he was saying one time he column defensed against this guy who was a much newer than he was, but he completely messed up his column defense and left a channel through the middle. And the other guy didn't take it because he was like, well, hang on, if Topper is leaving a channel through the middle, it must be a trap. And Topper was just like, if I say nothing, maybe I'll get away with it. And he did. Completely got away with it.
Yeah, I think, especially because I think Talk Fantasy Football is really good for what it does, but it's really bad for collecting notes and articles and stuff. It's great as a forum for discussing tournaments.
I think it's good for the tournament side. I think I do have a couple of issues with TFF, and I think that given how wonderful and lovely the Blood Bowl community is from the tournament experience I've had, TFF is a very poor reflection.
But
so if I hadn't been to a tournament and I read TFF and I would think, okay, this is how these people are, I would not go to a tournament.
Yeah, I could mention at least one person that's actually really nice when you sit with him. That's absolutely awful on on Talk Fantasy Football.
Yeah.
At least one. Go down. This is going to be the most boring game. I just realized.
It's going to be a bit dry, this one, isn't it?
It's going to be really dry.
Dodge, dodge. One blitz. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Just 4-4-2 a blitzer through his line. That'll wake him up.
Yeah, we might do that, but I kind of want to do it over here.
Oh, you really shouldn't. I'm just getting carried away with the craziness from the last game.
It was good fun, though.
Vilinich, yeah, that's exactly the problem. We've got two good coaches with, good teams being a bit standoffish.
A bit? Could kind of want to. That's bad. Fuck it.
I think on the tackle zone as well, I think I'm going to try and change blog to articles.
Yeah, that's...
I think blog sends out the wrong...
I got armor break, yeah! Oh, I should really clap. I played played on that game versus orcs with a goblin. So first the goblin helped one of the last Sundays a stream where the goblin scored. He landed in 2 tackle zones without reroll, so on a 6, and then dodged out and scored in Blizzard. Then I had a movement 8 goal scoring on a Blizzard the other way around. I'm not normally celebrating on webcam, but I was cheering on that one.
Yeah,
running it in. I may have got an armor break, but armor break straight back at me. Yeah, the problem is some of the guides, they almost get too long, if you ask me. But even...
Yeah. No, that's the thing. I think that's right, like the 1A4 PDF, because you want a one-pager for your team. Because I think you're right. Either what I see is something like Fumble Skill Guide, which I still use, all the time, just because it's a nice, and I know where it is. You want something more than that, but then when you look for something more than that, it tends to be like an essay. And actually, you want something in between.
And Mars, you find whisper, but yes, it was potentially the guy I was thinking about. I got a whisper from Mars asking a question.
All right.
So if I blitz him, then I get slightly out of structure. Should we try to blitz the? We should probably not, but it's not a block.
Yeah.
Block.
2 very good comments in chats from Perpetuous and the rest of the development. I completely agree with both. I think that curation and organization is what makes it, because, like you say, forums, either things get buried or they become so bloated that new people get overwhelmed and experienced people can't find the thing that they used to know where it was. And then Arrested Development's absolutely right that sometimes you need to give a beginner the wrong answer, but the wrong answer that they will find useful. So rather than saying, well, it depends on 10 things, just say, take blocks and dodge. And they'll do well enough with blocks and dodge to feel like they're advancing. And then they'll get a bit better and realize, oh, actually, maybe wrestle and dodge, or maybe this and this.
Forget.
If you go for it.
That's...
No, back.
I've gone for a cheeky one-dice blitz. I really wanted to blitz that blitzer, but if I didn't get it down, it was potentially leaving a blitzer up for serve or somebody up for serve. Yeah, the Blood Bowl page is awful. And like if there's like a serious rule question, then you have to explain the right answer like 40 times before people stop shouting the wrong stuff.
Well, maybe that's another thing, actually. Maybe one on like a rules FAQ. The problem is, though, a lot of these places are, like, for example, Facebook is designed to get the same type of people to ask the same question over and over and over. Because all they care is about activity.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of forums are like, let's not ask the same question 10 times. Facebook is set up to get the same people asking the same question 10 times.
Is anybody
And that's
enjoying?
not what I want.
I'm so happy you're here because this game is dull.
Yeah, that's why I've given up watching. If you like kill 3 people in a turn, I will focus again.
But it's like I'm no interest in leaving me open to try to make a game out of it. I'm just. At least he's leaving me somebody to blitz this turn. Oh, the ball is coming forward. No, he start vanity passing.
Nice. Well, I mean, he could get 8 skill points for nothing.
Yeah, he could, because I'm not really going to stop him. I am.
Oh, that was good timing with the. Oh, is it a handoff?
Was it a handoff? What the fuck? Oh, maybe he's preparing, doing something now.
He's preparing. It's going to get exciting. It won't. It will not get exciting.
It would be. It would be so exciting. I cannot hide it.
Turn 6, it'll be exciting because he hasn't really. He should be making a little bit more progress than this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do potentially. If I cannot dodge, he will get a little bit of an opening, I guess now. Oh, silly.
No, it's looking pretty solid.
Sorry, it's not my drive. But it's really annoying now the Witch Elf decided to roll the 2 ones. So I cannot get a skill on her. I should actually probably try to get a skill on the Witch Elves. It makes the surfing a lot more simple.
What would you go for first, block or wrestle?
Depending if I get money to the default blitz, I will probably go wrestle. If that arrives at the same time.
And would you wait to buy... Yeah, you'd wait to buy the blitzer before you got the witch. The second witch.
Come on, he needs to put... Come on. Yeah, yeah. It depends a little bit, because I don't have tackle either, so kind of want... The wrestle could help if you run into Witch Elf... not Witch Elf. Wood Elf or something silly.
Yeah, I agree with Arrested Development. Nothing's happening, but then you get to turn 6. If nothing's happened by turn 6, then the attack is in trouble. Are we going to see a 3-up, 2-up dodge to the line just to get some on the other side? Probably his best choice at the moment.
Could also follow up on that way, try to use the sidestepper to put some Oh, he could make it.
So now it's just a 2-up dodge too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't follow up. So he must do that. He got a dodge play as well.
I think he's got to push 2-3.
But that's fine. If I can just force him to actually use them. If he... Oh, he's running out of time now, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, there we go.
Is the ball safe at all?
I don't... Well,
now it is.
Some frantic clicking going on. I think Fatyn realised with 5 seconds to go that they were almost out of time. That is some quick clicks.
Didn't particularly pan out. I can definitely put pressure on, but do we try the sag? 1 die sag with on the 4+? Nah, that's probably... We find... I think we're in a state where we just put... Are we marking the ball carrier? Are we marking the ball carrier? Fuck it. I think we're marking the ball carrier. I think we...
The Purple Chest is saying there's a variation of this offence where they actually all drop back to lure the other people onto them.
Yeah.
And I played against that in a league game one time. Unfortunately, the other guy had a strength 4 Ag 5 War Dancer. And it was quite easy for them to get through my defense. That was annoying.
Da 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 da. What are we doing here? Are we blitzing him through? We also got those two. I should probably just mark him just because. If he goes that way... Now I've got 2 dice with witch health. Actually, I've done that first. I'm really tempted to try the 3+2+ to mark the player.
You ain't seen nothing till you've seen Matt Dacker start his Khemri offense drive by going 8 squares backwards.
So now the question is, do I mark him so he's easy to push down to another block, but also harder to push away? I think we do. Whoa! What? What is Jimmy playing against? At least something happened in this game. Oh, dwarves. Well, he's used 25 seconds now.
What team is Jimmy playing with?
Cast dwarves. He's been chorfing.
Chorfing. Noob chorfing.
Yeah. Noob surfing, whatever. That's if you look on the mod rates, thing. If you look at season 23, you will see that top 3 is a 3 Chaos Dwarf team just been killing everybody. Actually, it's 3 Chaos Dwarf, an Amazon, and a 4th Chaos Dwarf. So 4 out of top 5 is Chaos Dwarf, then 2 Dwarf teams.
Oof.
It's ridiculous. That's a Amazon team with 9-2-1 though. That's pretty neat. Oh! Yeah, you're right. I need to update my score counter.
Yeah, we did need to do that last game.
No, that's right. Because last game didn't happen. Nobody's
The game
seen.
before that didn't happen.
My
Your second game tonight was the first one you've played tonight.
Yeah, my purple's score counter. Purple Google, probably. So blitzing him. That frees up him and... What the fuck is that freeing up?
Exactly. It's only game 2.
The first game never happened.
Never happened.
I played Modrek and I was 1 for 6 on KOs and we had Sweltering Heat was hitting one more and Sweltering Heat was hitting one more than mine each time. So I was playing at least 2 players down the whole game in a mirror match. What is that?
So because it was the first game, rather than just play out a fairly obvious draw, we thought, okay, we need to be more ambitious. It's Sweltering Heat. Let's stick it in and see what happens. It did not go well.
I was close though. I had the ball free. And I had the ball. Well, yeah, I did manage to sack him. At least I was we made a game out of it.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's using some time. It's a 3+ and then handoff. And what then? Oh, he got like it gets it. Okay, he got one more. I can get around.
Perfect.
But how?
We've got about 10 seconds to finish this turn. Oh, oh my lord.
That would be again. It's
just quick clicking, isn't it? With a few seconds to go. Yeah, that's probably safe to leave that there.
So what turn should we? In anything, it's not too bad if he scores. Can I? I can with 3-2+ it can get assist, and then I could try 4+ in. That's the least entertain that idea. Why are you sidestepping too? You're starting to that square. That's slightly annoying. I wanted to use that one.
Well, that's probably why I did it.
I know. How much more? So he can do the blitz. Are we? I can't wait. I don't really need a scoring threat now. So we can try to maim some. I haven't really done anything this game. We could try to do a bit. Nope.
So are you going for the ball this turn, or are you gonna hit one of the guards?
I'm a little bit undecided.
So you can surf the ball carrier?
No, it's a witch. Not a witch.
Oh, it's a blitzer, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that's safe. I can't tell the difference.
If you are you looking at my screen or your Snake? Fuck you, Gabe. Now he might actually be able to stall. Freak's sake.
They got armored arms. That's it. They got shoulder pads and armored arms.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that is.
If I hadn't done, if he'd just been standing on his legs, I just will have blitzed somebody else. But Snake Eyes, that's annoying. I do think it means he probably end up stalling out now. Ah, there's both my, because he's all the way up there now. Because, yeah. Stupid line elf. At least you still have to think about my witch elf. Hey, welcome to the game, Yak.
Hi, Yak.
Yeah, I was going for to try a 4+ blitz on the ball carrier, but snaked a 2+ and stunned myself. Which of course was not ideal way to do it. So instead of potentially sacking him, potentially making him have to score last turn, I'm now in shit trouble trying to not having. Can we? Do I have anybody in range? Like really in range? I don't. Guess.
I think you've got 2 players clear. Yeah.
I think it's. I think we just. If you should fuck something up. I think we're in the state where we're just trying to force him to roll some dice. And if we could hurt a catcher, it will be a nice bonus.
Nice KO.
He's thinking. So,
Oh, use the apple.
he is laying in a particularly annoying square. The kind of. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Power Apple, that's right. I think he wants to win this game. Yeah, I don't have the nice power apple emoji.
It's just a straight dodge here, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing better to do.
He's
Go for a
doing
bit of
some
damage first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say with the block one is okay. But
Yeah, yeah.
if he's blocking without block now, no, he's just dodging out.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Power apple, yeah. I do have a. Where is the lineman that got the MVP somewhere in this mess? He's there. Come on, it's so understandable if somebody.
And there was much rejoicing.
Thank you for the follow, Lingard. But it's a little bit boring by now seeing him play Chekhov's for 40 hours.
Yeah.
So many hours straight on, just chopping away.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how people. I don't know how people play slow teams at all in Blood Bowl. It's just I can't cope with it.
So. Oh shit, I need to set up. I can answer him when it's done. This is a bit annoying. Block, block. Kind of need to... Okay, let's do it that way.
It's interesting. I've not seen too many people do the 1-2 front line. You quite often see the 2-1.
Oh yeah, the other way around, yeah.
I'm still undecided as to which is best.
Then he's... Oh, cannot that... Ah... Too few players.
Oh. Oh, shame. I was hoping it might have taken 2 out on the line. And now you're born. I'm so sorry to laugh. But oh my god.
Anybody else, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Oh, that is tragedy. Oh, mate. Well, let's hope you kill some now.
Doesn't particularly look like it.
Oh, man.
Oh, bum, 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 bum. It might be worth trying one dice surf.
You get... Oh.
Is that worth it? Unfortunately, my other dodger is all the way over there. But he's used the apple.
Yeah, this would be a 2 dice surf, wouldn't it?
One die. That's again.
Oh, sorry,
you,
Stefan.
yeah, are you looking at your screen or my screen? Your own screen? If you're looking on mine, you can see the skill.
Yeah,
if you're looking at your own screen, you can control to zap through the different screens.
I'm still not used to this interface.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered this game and I've played it like...
Oh well. We're definitely not going to re-roll that.
Yeah.
I didn't even get the skill on that guy because of the...
Fatyn just popped in to heckle you.
No worries. Oh my god, that was annoying. Pits invasion. Oh, he dropped out. Maybe he dropped out.
Yeah, because it's...
Just wanted to send him that link though.
And there was much rejoicing.
The 4 CCL is that link. It's a Champions Ladder thing, so it's like an organization you can pay a little bit to be part of.
I've just not played Blood Bowl 2 very much. I mean, I've not played Fumble very much either, to be honest. I think I've got like 150 games on Fumble.
Yeah. You've not played much online at all.
And like 90 of those were in 2003.
And you need to set up.
Yeah, I should play a bit more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
You don't have time. You need to do all the other fancy stuff.
Got all those videos to make.
See, and people like you as a... You're already winning before you even played.
That's it. That's why I really like commentating. Like the Eurobowl, I had so much fun at Eurobowl commentating because I had none of the pressure of playing games. I got to watch 6 really good games, and without any of the pressure of having to roll skulls. So it was the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah, that did send a link. So the Blue League thing I signed up to is Villanich running that one.
Oh, nice.
I'm definitely signed up to way too much Blood Bowl. I'm not... I need to play tabletop.
You do need to play some tabletop. We're playing some tabletop next month. When is it? 20th?
Yeah, it's like 6 weeks from now.
6 weeks. So in 6 weeks, Food and I, along with 2 other Midlands reprobates of Difadan and J-Bone are off to Bologna to play in the Tillian Team Cup, which is one of the best tournaments in the world.
Oh shit! Oh well, it's fine. Sometimes it's easy to click too fast.
I'll take you up on that offer, Mars. I am looking for people to stream. So I'm looking to 5 people signed up to watch. 5 people signed up for the first 5 games, and then we'll stream the final at the end. So we could watch you twice.
Hooray!
Is he skilled now?
Yep, that was the MVP from last game.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Well farmed, young food.
Oops. What the hell I'm doing here? It's maybe not too bad. Let's do that anyway.
Got that big gap through the middle, food. Calling to you.
Got a cage of some kind.
Ah, boo. Boo that push.
That's fine. We need to decide what we're going to do though with this rhyme.
This what?
Keep it a bit old school. I need to figure out if I actually want to try to score. Which is slightly dangerous because I cannot hurt those AV7 guys.
Right. Yeah, okay.
So that's why we kicked, because now we know it's up to me what we're going to do, besides if he's going all crazy.
What about putting a couple fouls? And if it goes badly, play for the draw. If it goes well, play for the win.
Oh, you're so French, my friend.
I'm so French. He's turned me. So Simon MLF has turned me to the dark side.
But I did manage to set up so he couldn't get easy double blocks in. It didn't really matter, because he just blocked me down anyway.
But he's going to get 1 or 2, isn't it? You can't.
Yeah, I was just trying to avoid him blocking into another player to get multiple blocks.
Yeah, exactly. That seems... I mean, that seems fairly inconsequential, that block.
Yeah. I know, but it's boring. And it felt even if the 1-1 going for the 1-1. Yeah, it's hurt. The thing is, he could also easy one turn. And because my witch elf was an absolute idiot last game, deciding not to score.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. That was a 1 on the catch and a 1 on the pickup.
Yeah. It was absolutely.
Love it.
And even if I wanted to score fast, it's going to be a nightmare if I cannot hurt. So I've got 2 things. I need to try to go in there. I'm shame no, but I got 1 skill at all. I don't want to block a blitzer. We might actually put some pressure on. Might do a bit more aggressive caging here. Let's make a game out of it at least.
I think you need to try and trap some elves.
Yeah, it's...
Force a 3 ups at least.
Yeah, but it's a little bit hard because it's actually been...
The screening's really good.
That's why I need to mark some players up and force them a bit out of position. Might even, yeah.
Remember, food. Even a little halfling gets +7 on the foul
With friends.
with friends.
Yeah, but the first trick of every 7 doing stuff is me actually hitting the player down.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, and welcome to the fun night win. We're
Hi,
not
Nightwing.
really decided. We've been talking about it, but I think if I cannot hurt anybody, I'm probably happy to just get a draw.
But for the record, I fully decided. But you're not on board with my Frenchness.
Oh yeah, the fouling. But again, I need to get somebody down to actually
Yes,
jump on
my
it.
full speed and jump on them. That's right.
And this is why we have 2-minute turns, not 3 minutes turn. Because he's literally using the first minutes of doing fucking nothing each turn.
I mean, that is 3 2+ dodges, isn't it, for him?
I think he's thinking about blocking my 3 dummies.
Okay.
And now he's going blitzing marking instead, I think. Is he coming in? Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It seems unnecessary.
Yeah, he's fine. He just needs to dodge those. No, he's going for the blocks as well. Hopefully we can force a reroll or something on... It's non-blockers. Oh.
Okay, he's getting in contact.
Why did I put... Somebody tell me why I put the guy that's actually got a skill in the position that will be hit. That seems slightly unnecessary as well. See, that's what we wanted to see. And armor 7 do it? No.
Still no armor break. Oh my god. I thought at least you're rolling armor with that result.
I'm going to do a 1 dice block anyway there.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. This is awful. I cannot get anywhere.
And there was much rejoicing.
A stunt. So,
Yeah, I mean, stuns are nice for the draw, but they're not going to help you win.
no. But if that was... The fronts in you will be proud. You can see what's coming if that 1 dice works.
Oh, Jimmy has very kindly raided.
With a party.
Hello, Jimmy.
And the boss, Jimmy and the party boss.
He's driven the party bus straight into KFoged's channel. Blood Bowl does suck. It's the worst.
No.
Blood Skulls fucking suck. Yes, they do. What a time to be alive.
And there was much rejoicing.
Forget. And hello, Jimmy.
So for those guys who have just joined, do we have an arm break?
The Frenchy thing did a thing.
See, I told you, play like the French. They're amazing.
Silver, no problem. I'm never playing. I always end up playing my stream teams too unserious anyway. So there's no chance they're going to be in contention for anything. But thank you for the raid, Jimmy. And
Good luck, Sulfur. I believe in you.
and hello to everybody coming from Jimmy's channel. So everybody getting tired of chopping, welcome to some really boring elf standoff.
This has been.
It's been so
This has been
dull.
the Cold War of Blood Bowl.
And unfortunately, I had a chance of at least forcing him to score and giving me 2 turns, or mainly potentially sacking the ball, and decided to snake eyes instead. So instead, we are in.
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh, and then we tried to 1 turn, and Pit Invasion took down the guy that should pick up the ball.
Thank you for the follow, Toilet Duck. Thank you for the follow, Hankoma.
Oh. Holy crap. 150 viewers. So sometimes you just need to stay along. Stay a long time enough.
That's
and
it.
people will come.
Just wait for Jimmy to get tired, and then the viewers will come. That's that could be your channel motto.
At least I'm working. I'm working from home tomorrow, so it's time for a game more after this one, if we want to.
Yeah, go for it.
We could even switch back to the my evil Nulls as also Amazons.
Dun, dun, dun.
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh, here we go. It's a long time since that has been played that many times in one stream.
Thanks for the follow, Skullbucket.
So what I'm doing now?
I mean, these Dark Elves have been tragic this evening. Fatyn is a very good player, yeah. So that's what we were saying. There's absolutely no shame in a draw here. It's just that
It's
having
boring.
a draw so early in a run is a bit meh.
Are we going? We kind of got a 1 dice hole now if we want to make a game out of it.
I don't see you getting the ball back off these guys. They've still got all their players.
Yeah, but I also need to get forward, otherwise I'm not scoring.
And there was much rejoicing.
It's so a shame that that blitzer is stunned. Good. Can we wait a turn more? I got 3 turns. Come on, let's be.
Yeah, you can definitely wait a turn extra.
Well, where do I'm going then? Can we wait a turn extra? Okay. So let's try to. And see. He's not sidestepping anywhere where I can foul him, unfortunately. Because he's not stupid. So we can at least.
A bit of press.
Still kind of like to keep it a bit wide. I might go for the 3+, 2+ dodge 2 with one of the with that lineman.
I think you should push one through, absolutely.
Could also. What's that? 2 go for it. Don't need that. If we keep it wide over here as well.
That's the important thing, I think. Too many people in this situation, they bunch their players up too much. And if you've got it wide, you've always got a potential naughty 2-2 throw at some point if it gets like really desperate. And the point is they have to cover that. Oh, great. How many? Yeah.
Canoeing tread. No. But I'm playing for. I prefer playing for a win just for the sake of it. There's a reason my. Let's do this.
It's a reason why you're one of the best in the world. Like.
But there's also a reason for my CCL stats. There's a reason, like my win percentage with both Wood Elf and Pro Elf and Dark Elf for that matter. But there's a reason they're not better. It's because if I'm not playing to actually qualify, I tend to play for the win, which more often losing you the game than actually winning you the game when you're trying. Like, I will try to stall one turn too much. I'll try. So it's more like a practice than actually trying to win. But it's also suffer on it. Do I play a lot of tabletop? I played game 500 at Stonebowl.
500 at Stonebowl.
So my first game at Stonebowl was my NAF game 500.
You stat padder.
Yeah.
And how did you do at Stonebowl? Like, I don't know.
3 wins with my lizards.
Mm-hmm.
And this year I won it. Last year I lost on tiebreakers. Last year I become second in 4 tournaments on tiebreakers. That's an impressive stat.
That is an impressive stat.
So far this year I'm 1 for 1 in winning on tiebreakers. Barney had 3 wins with his undead as well. Yeah, Barney's picking up some odd good results. Good old Barney.
Yeah,
he's lurkingly good.
So Food's tabletop stats are 89 tournaments, 502 games, 68.6% win ratio. And you were at one point highest rated player in the world?
I'm still am with Dagoff again. What is
overall? You were top overall at one point, weren't you?
I'm still is again.
Again.
Hardy lost with his Dark Elf.
Lovely.
And I haven't played mine, which means I'm back in top.
So let me link that. I think this link will work.
Okay, is that a blitzer? Otherwise he's left in one. Otherwise I know what I'm going to do this turn.
So I don't know if that link will work if you're not a tabletop NAF.
I'm not sure if
I'm not sure if they do. Sometimes they don't, which is really annoying.
Oh, he just managed to get it in. I have a feeling I should have gone for my chance last turn to 1 dice and get a good hole.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Arrested Development. You can't lose ranking points if you don't play ranked.
So what I'm doing now... kind of needs to switch back. Can I get enough people? I got 2 turns. I can do that. I can
Although in the tabletop scene, this is why we have implemented Glicko rankings as well, because that does have decay. So if you don't play with a team for long enough, you can't just sit at the top. It will decay your ranking down.
Yeah, like mine is, my Dark Elf in Glicko is still high, because it was still a really good ranking. But yeah, it's slowly.
It's slowly, but then after a little bit, it really starts to accelerate. I think if you go a year and a half,
there was
without
much
playing,
rejoicing.
it really starts to drop away. Thanks for the follow, how's it? Oh, I've just noticed, Food, your nation is now set to England.
It's been that for a while.
Has it? It was Denmark last time I saw it.
It switched after... what was it actually? After Euroball.
Okay.
So if he's blocking, if we force him to block with everybody over here, Eli needs to block around. I was about to say that one actually has to be a knockdown.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, nice little bonus.
Yeah, that might actually send me. Do we want to go for it? There's no really reason. What do I get out of go for it? Nothing. Yeah, my way to be number one. I can't find a screenshot where I was number one in fumble as well. That was minimaxing Amazons in the black box.
Oh, filth. What filth?
And then I ended up, it was boring in the end, and I start taking blitzers and making the blitzers high team value.
You are the worst.
I am the worst. So, and I found my way of doing it here. It's playing with that Snuffles Alta thing. And keeping my team value low. And then get off the fun of playing with stars. But I definitely need to play my Dark Elf by now, I think. I think my Wood Elf is pretty high, though.
Ooh. How bad is that?
It's late. I think we're going to try to power apple it. Not power apple, but just...
Come on, Appo. MNG. Not too bad. Saves you some cash.
Tabletop. Tabletop by fair. No doubt about it. I love tabletop. And especially team tournaments on tabletop. Like, we talked about it a little bit earlier. We're going to Italy to... What is it called again? Titilian?
Tillian Team Cup. Yeah.
No, I actually don't... Can you remember which Dark Elf team I actually have? If give me a second, I'll find one. Somebody can tell me which range it is.
The Grebo one is fantastic. I have it. It's
a Kickstarter thing, which is, it's a little bit hard to see, I think.
Oh, God.
It was one of the Kickstarters. I don't particularly like it, actually. Artin Smith's black and he's...
That looks like a skeleton to me.
Was it Kickstarter Indigo?
Was it an Impact one?
No, it's...
Because they were really spindly.
It's really annoying and the arms keep breaking off it. It's fucking
Okay.
thing.
You don't remember which company it was from?
No, because I'm not a collector. I'm terrible at stuff like this. And now I'm trying.
You're not like Rollo then. Rolex, sorry. You're not like Rolex.
Because he's a madman.
Rolex has over 250 teams.
What was that getting stunned? So
50 of them he's painted. Oh my.
Was that somebody important getting stunned? Oh, it was definitely Indiegogo then. Indiegogo. Who's using Indiegogo campaigns? What did he do? So we can run back. That's fine.
So Mars, I would disagree with you on that due to the most recent silly range that's just come out. But yeah, every normal team they've done has been absolutely fantastic. I went all in for their Chaos as well as all in for their Elf teams. Yeah, I think they're definitely my favourite manufacturer at the moment, the Blood Bowl stuff.
So we Has I missed something, or I got a completely free hole here in the middle, right?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Sometimes you think it looks too good to be true.
The topper defense. Yeah, the Penguins. The Penguins weren't the worst one, Mars.
Oh shit. Which 2+ do I roll first? Can I do this way? No, that cannot be. It's 2+, 2+. So 2 turns, 2 rerolls. So definitely going to do that. Don't really need to go for it, do we? Oh, it's slightly better. Better like it. I can block. If he blitzes, do we want to go for it? If he blitzes, I was thinking diagonal to make it, but then it's easier to block him. Now we can block him. I think there. It's good. That was to be fair, I didn't see his turn, but that was a surprisingly big hole I got there. And no clue how he made it.
No, that just seemed like
because I was
just
trying
a small
to.
lapse in concentration. It didn't seem like it was bad skill because he's been a much better player the whole game. That just seemed like maybe a little lapse in concentration.
I was trying to figure out who the hell that Dark Ale team was from. My campaigns. It was. Was it not?
Ooh.
I see cage breaking.
Yeah. He's made it. Oh, come on!
And get a pow. And killed my player.
Oh!
That's my bad. And did he catch the scatter somehow as well?
Yeah.
How?
Actually, that's
good because now
that's good for you actually, rather than it falling out.
No Riptide. If I get, it was a Thanatos. They were MK80. What are they called?
So it's what was that?
So my attempt to sack him included two. I needed 3 2+s, and the second one was the snake eyes.
Oh God.
They're decent, but they're the limbs are breaking off left and right on them.
They're not around anymore, are they, MK?
I don't think so.
Because they were kind of... Who were they? They were... There was a miniature company that they were kind of associated with, and like the whole website's gone. Vortis Miniatures? Something like that.
Fucking
don't think it's Impact, because Impact, I think they're more of a reseller. Reseller sounds bad, like a shop.
Yeah, they have a range themselves. I'm pretty sure, like the Scotland.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
they do have a limited range themselves, but not nearly as much. Most of it is as a standard shop.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Well, you need to smack him down, mate. To be honest.
And it's a sidestepper, and then the ball needs to go in a better direction this time.
Well, the good job is, it doesn't matter which one you hit him with, he's going to just sidestep into another block. But after that, I think you're done. I think you get 2.
Do I get 2? Yeah, potentially. But I need to block somebody to get 2 at all. Yep, he's marked all the corners. So I need to remove somebody.
If you do that, you only get the 1.
No, I've got a plan.
Okay. Okay.
First
Yes,
of all,
that's right. It was Roll Jordan. I was got it right. It was Roll Jordan.
so if I block, the only problem, of course, because of a block. Okay, stop it. Because Because now I can block with him, and then he can only sidestep into one of the two other players.
Yes, good point.
It's still not great because now it's just so he 1D powered me and took 4 dice, and now the potentially terrible scatter.
Come on, good scatter, good scatter.
Come on, scatter. Urgh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit, that's bad. Holy fucking Christ. Oh my lord. I think it is a new team.
So I make it what? A go for it. Oh my god, no. Oh.
Oh well, it's alive. Nope. Oh my god. I don't know what's with me and Dark Elves. What the hell? Like...
Well, there we go. Yeah, Amazons.
I think we need to spend the Amazons. Oh my god, it's been some weird games though.
What's your record at the moment, Sulfur?
So to knock the ball free, he needed to roll 5+5+. Then scatter it.
Well, no, 3-1-0's good. Like, it's a good start. You can't ask much more from 4 games. Oh, 2 Ag 5 L's already. Okay, so yeah. It could be your season, mate. Could be your season. An Ag 5 Witch with Mighty Blow. Food, why don't you have an Ag 5 Witch with Mighty Blow?
Because I cannot... I got a dead wins. That's what I freaking got.
Yeah. Why don't you have any witches, Food?
This has been... yeah.
It's been torture, this game.
Again, I'm not sure. It's like my record before this was 101, I think, with Dark Elf in the box.
Oh dear. Love it. What a stupid game.
And now it's just showboating with 2+ dots.
No, why not? Exactly. That's exactly what I'd do. Farm a star player point. That, like, my entire last term would be all about getting that passing. Oh.
Ah, and now he's
smashed
next.
it!
No, but catches it anyway. Just it doesn't
It
give
doesn't
start,
count, does it? Yeah,
no.
it doesn't get the start player point.
But if I had a turn, he will be still having the ball.
Yeah.
And a 2. That's not getting us anywhere. And
Amazing. So, what next, Food? Has the... Oh, here he is to... Come on, Fatyn. We were
And there was
very, very
much rejoicing.
disappointed you didn't get your star player point at the end.
yeah. Goodbye.